Hi all, now we're standing inside the pig shed for the practical approach of the cleaning and disinfecting part. First I want to explain what the Greenline is. The Greenline is specifically developed for two reasons. One is financially for the owner of for the farmer, for the owner, and the second one is to make it practical for the people that work actually with the cleaning and disinfecting purpose. This Greenline wagon has basically 5 advantages. I'm going to tell them all. The first one is a financial one. It only dosates the 2% of the soap and the 1% of the disinfection that is necessary to use. So everybody who will use the wagon, you can't use more than that 2% of soap and 1% of disinfection. It's all restricted inside this tap. That is the first financial benefit. The second one is a practical one. We choose with the tap which product we use. Or while we choose for the soap side, which is the blue side, blue hose, blue can. Or we choose for the water side. We have straight water in here, so no soap, no disinfection added. And then we choose for the disinfection side. So 3 sides of the tap which we choose from, okay, what are we going to do with cleaning and disinfecting. The third one is an advantage in regarding to water usage. On the disinfection side and on the soap side, foam side, we only use 13 liters of water a minute. So it will reduce the water usage to 13 liters a minute. When we put it into the middle, we got straight water. So we got full pressure of the high pressure washer. If your high pressure washer is 30, 35 or 40 liters a minute, it will push out that amount. On these sides, it will restrict that amount. Now, why is that? Everybody needs to have the time to use the soap and disinfection without using a lot of soap and disinfection. So we need to have the time to use the soap and disinfection. The fourth benefit is that it is made on a trolley. So we have everything on hand. We have the hoses on here. We have the foaming gun and the turbo nozzle, the high pressure gun on here. And we have the chemicals on here, and we just carry it around through the stable. That is the fourth one. And the fifth one is a little bit of mixture in between safety for the employees and that we don't carry the drums anymore around the stable. We see often that people are carrying drums around the stable. That's not necessary anymore. We leave it on there till they're empty. Then we change them and place them on here again. And regarding to safety, we made a safety for the employees that are working with it, that they don't touch any chemicals on their hands, in their eyes, but also on their skin. Because we're not going to open the drums anymore. We'll leave the drums closed every time, and we punch this steel pin straight to the top. This steel pin has a sharp point on the end, and we punch it straight to the top. So nobody can touch any chemicals anymore. It's safe to work with. So the 5 advantages after each other. One is a financial one, that we don't need to use more than necessary. We only use 2% of soap and 1% of disinfection. We see a lot on farms that this is getting wrong, that we use a lot of chemicals. The second one is we use the tap for choosing which product we use, disinfection, water or soap. The third one is that we reduce the amount of water that we actually use on the farm. With the soap side and the disinfection side, that's also a financial one because we use less products than necessary. The fourth one is that we have it made on a trolley, so we can carry it around, go inside, and then we can use it. And the fifth one is that it's safe to work with for all the employees, with the safety for the chemicals that we use.